Today we're putting in the Volkswagen door glass. I'm not gonna lie, I did the other side already, and it was a chore. We have new felts, new rubbers, new everything in the doors, and I really think that they make it a hair oversized because nothing seems to fit decent in there. What I did learn is loosening up the vent window bar on top, taking out the bolts completely on the bottom, and leaving the window channel over here loose so you can move it around. And of course, the regulator only in with one bolt. Made it to where it was possible after 3 hours of fighting. I'm hoping this side goes smoother because I kind of know a little bit, but it fought. It just fought. It's not like there was anything doing wrong. It just fought me. So I'm going to start out by doing WD-40 all over the felts. And you kind of wonder why we have to do all this in California. We never get rain anyways. Hopefully this car never sees rain anyways. The only thing water's good for on automotive is to rust them. Okay, we got that done. I'm going to grab the glass and try to get the glass in here at least close to where it needs to go. We did put a new window regulator in here, and what we did was lubricated all of it. I have this red grease that is in a spray can, and just spray it in there. You could use white lithium, that works really good. I've just been using this red grease on it. Give me a second while I remember. What I did. I want to say I had this completely out. Drop down. Throw that anywhere. You really feel like the glass does not fit this car. And I fought this, like I said, for hours on the other side. I'm gonna keep fighting this, and then hopefully before I get it, I turn it on. But it's gonna take me a bit. All right. Okay. We're close. I was able to get it in the channel. Now what I did was I took the glass and I turned it at this angle. I got the bottom edge of the glass into it. Not really the bottom, kind of middle. You got to lift it up halfway because the door curvature doesn't allow it to go in unless you're up a decent amount. So what I did was tilt the glass, put the bottom corner into that channel, put the upper corner into the channel, and then slowly walked it up in. So now it's in there. Now I'm hitting up here, but I was able to get that in. The window regulator, I'm thinking we can just slide it in and put it up in there. Yeah. Okay. So that works. Now we have to fight the rubber up here. And it's on the other side, it was a fight. I'm just going to put one in. The other side, it was a complete fight. To get it up past it. It's like it's not designed to be past it. Normally your window doesn't roll down this low. Now Chris on Classic Bugs cut his metal a little bit. I'm wondering if I need to. I don't even see the glass in there. Is that it? No, that's metal. There we go. Starting to go. I could be fighting the regulator now. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's put some more bolts in the regulator. I'm just turning the regulator. Lighting's terrible in here, I know. Normally I'm working on the outside of stuff, not on the inside of stuff. That seems to be working. This side's going a lot easier than the other side. Just turn the window crank and you'll get it to line up. Should be able to. I don't know why I'm fighting this side so much. Tight. A little bit of pressure on it. What do you know about pressure?
What would you know about pressure?
once again. We have to glue this rubber in. Like I said, the felts are super tight on this. They usually are on most new cars. If you have silicone spray and you don't do paint work, then use that. That would be much better than WD-40. Basically fish oil. And spray the outside, and then we have to bolt up the vent window channel bar. And put the vent window rubber back in. How far off are we on this? Not too bad. You want to leave everything loose too while you do this. And help the window as much as you can. You don't want to strip out your regulator as tight as these are. Be liberal with the silicone spray or WD-40. And just like the vent windows, it's going to take a while before these work themselves in. Noise as the regulator's loose. I'll tighten that up. Tighter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this screw in. Now on this side it's a screw, on that side it's a bolt. So I don't know. I couldn't figure it out, but I don't know if this was replaced or what it was, but it just has a kind of like a speaker clip in there with the screw in it. So I'm not one to argue with it. If that's what it wants, that's what it'll get. It's not really structural. The glass is going to hold it in. Most of the stuff, like I said, magnetic screwdriver would be much better. And most of the work on this, it would really help to have a good headlamp. to have. I'm just too lazy to get up and get it. And I'll do this 10 times. The screwdriver is magnetic, just not magnetic enough. My diabetes medicine, just keep doing the same thing over and over again and nothing works. I did it before. This light is right in my eye, not on the project. I got it. Got it. Anybody cares? It'll be like, it's about time. Roll down the window one more time. Okay. I just don't like putting a lot of stress on these window regulators. I know they can strip out pretty easy. Okay, that's rolled all the way down. Feels like it's all the way up, even though it doesn't feel like it's in the track all the way up. We'll see how it does. It fits super tight to the glass, that felt. Like I said, it's almost like everything's just a micro, like a centimeter too small on everything. Yeah, that. Okay, now we got to put this back in. You notice I took out this rubber to get that in. And this is another thing that nothing seems to fit right. What I try to do is put it down on one side, push it down in there, and then I go on the outside and I'll push it into the track. That window stuff is really hard to deal with. It took a while to get done. But before you tighten up the vent window bar, you're going to want to loosen up. You want to loosen this bar up to be able to get this rubber in, because you have to shove the rubber in between the door and the vent bar. I like the way that Chris sliced his and had the rubber come around it. I wish I would have done that. But when this is all shut, it's there. It works. Like I said, this Volkswagen was completely torn apart, and there was nothing to go off of what original was. That window, which again is not easy. That rubber's not in right. The rubber has to be sitting completely flat. If it's not, then you will fight everything. And not that you're not going to fight it anyways. There's something going on in the rubber here. I can't tell what it is. Okay.
I don't know if one company's better than the other company, but this rubber really did not fit good from day one. Okay, that's better. All right, we're good. We're good. Once again, I like to lubricate everything. I'm really hoping that eventually this will all
get easier to work. Right now, it gets the 40. Silicone, I think, would stay longer. It would probably be much better. And I'll probably tell my buddy to do that. Because I can't spray it here. Shuts much better. There you go. Everything's there. All right, window's done. Now I just got to glue in this stuff. Like I said, it doesn't seem to be rolling up all the way, so I'll have to figure this out. Just don't want. That's as far as that regulator goes in. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll put it out in the sun, let it sit for a while, and then glue it in. That way all the rubber kind of adjusts and everything gets happy with its new home. I don't know if the heat will help with the felts at all, but it can't hurt. So that's it. That's the install of that. Now we just tighten everything up, but you guys don't need to watch that. That's pretty simple. And hopefully this completes the putting the doors together. I think I filmed the vent windows. I hope I did. If not, then you get a nice video of putting in windows when you start fighting it and you go, why is it not working? Because that's what I did. And then I look up videos and everybody just puts them right in like it was nothing. So hopefully there's a little bit more explanation on this. On the door shot. Oh, that's the vent window. All right, so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. This bug, man, I'm telling you. Struggle bug. That's its name. Struggle bug. Everything's been a struggle.